Want to do a countdown? 10. You want that card out?
No. Alright, I thought you meant 25 was in the shop. No. Can hear you. People live everywhere.
10, 9, 8. It's like humming, eh?
Yeah.
You go, Barry. Oh, bloody one of these things has come off. Have you tidied your room? And you know, I told you couldn't go out to play until you tidied your room. Oh, excited.
Okay. Pause due to poor connection. Excellent. Okay, well, here we go. 24 hours of Fit for Mind charity. First class is starting in 10 minutes, so let's get logged in. Join the lobby. Gonna get the Fit heart rate monitor on. It is usually easier than that. I'm a bit nervous. Here we go. Let's get hooked into the lobby. Here we go. In the lobby, lower stretch 1 with Cat to ease us in. George is here. Thanks, George. See Frederica, Claire, good to have you. Who we got in the lobby? Let's see who we've got in the lobby. Well, it's just me at the moment. Hopefully we'll get some more people joining the lobby soon. I am also broadcasting live on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, what else? YouTube. So if you follow me on any of those, go and check that out. And hopefully that will keep going for 24 hours, the full 24 hours, so you can keep checking in and see whether I'm passed out on the floor or not. And I'll answer, hopefully I'll be able to answer some questions on there. What else we got? There's Cameron. How's it going, Cameron? Sean. Yes, Shawnee boy. You joining me for a class today, mate? Hopefully. Who have we got now? 6 minutes and 17 seconds until the first class starts. Alright, let's see what's happening over in the socials. So, who have we got? We've got a few more people in the lobby. Kate, Emma, Becca. How are we doing? Thanks for joining. Just got a wave from Claire. Thanks, Claire. Oh, somebody else in. Claire's in now as well. Hopefully this will be a nice gentle session to ease us in. Lower body stretch, get the legs ready for what's coming up for the rest of the day. Remember, if I hit my £5,000 target during the day, I'm going to shave this mop off as well.
Yay!
Which my mother and Geddy are pretty happy about. So, as well as raising money for charity, we make two women very happy. Got just under 5 minutes to go till we start. Don't mind admitting I'm a bit nervous. Not sure if I've underestimated this, but here we are broadcasting live on Instagram, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, on Twitch and Periscope. Turned into a one-man production company. Alright, 4 minutes, 20 to go. Who have we got in this new lobby? I'm not sure if they're going to be able to see me down there in some of the yoga positions. I might have to change position. Nat Run Yoga, welcome. Thanks for joining. Oh, we've got somebody else in the lobby now as well. Who have we got? Emma, Claire, Becca, Kate, me, and Frederica. Alright, how's everybody's weather where they are? It was sunny here for a while. I thought it was going to be missing some nice weather, but it's got a bit cloudy again, so maybe that'll keep us going.
It's just any use.
Yeah, maybe actually.
Put it on the lower shelf.
Yeah. My mother's just handed me a iPod stand.
Came from a Christmas cracker.
Yeah, look at that. Things do come in useful. I did order a tripod, but Amazon's let me down. It's going to arrive at some point today, so maybe things will get a bit steadier. Oh, some more people in the lobby. Awesome. Claudia. Welcome, Claudia. Oh, somebody's dropped out. Who did we lose?
Charming. Bit rude.
Hi, Millie. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the wave, Claudia. So, this is for those of you who are just joining us, the setup. The phone plugged in. We're on the TV. We're on the internet. Not sure how interesting this is going to be, but I need some accountability. You can tune back. So a bit later on, we're going to have Richie Norton joining us, Charlotte Holmes joining us, Gary Foster joining us, Lawrence Price, who else? Adrian's going to join us tomorrow. Chris McGee is going to be joining me soon in some of these lives. Lorna is in. How you doing? Welcome, Simon. How we doing? How we doing, Si? You joining in the class, mate? Don't see you in the lobby there. So, yeah, why am I doing this? I'm doing 24 hours of Fiit to raise money for Mind charity. As we ease out of lockdown, we're walking into a mental health crisis, and charities like Mind need all the resources they can get to help everybody, maintain good mental health or help people who have slipped into poor mental health. So hopefully this will raise a little bit of awareness and a little bit of money. You'll find all the links in my on my socials everywhere. Go live with somebody's trying to. Who have we got here? Who have we got? Go. Right, we've got 19 seconds left before the class starts. So I'm going to put this down here so we might be able to see me a bit easier when we're on the floor doing some yoga moves. There we go. Is that going to work? Maybe not. Bit of a line through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey and welcome to Fiit. I am Kat Messon, your yoga teacher for today's session. So today I've got a yoga for hamstrings lined up for you. So this is going to be amazing for any of you that do really any form of working out, running, maybe lifting weights, and also for those of you that spend a lot of time sitting at desks when you get kind of in that cramped position, find ourselves with tight hamstrings. So that's going to be our main focus for today, with of course lots of other little bits kind of added in as well. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to come to a comfortable seated position. So rather than having crossed legs and being all tucked under, you're just going to put one foot in front of the other one. And just palms of the hand facing upwards. If you want to, you could, and you have a block, you can just pop yourself up on a block. It really helps. Just tilt the pelvis and find a little bit more space. So closing off the eyes and resting and relaxing now into the practice. So where we will always start our yoga sessions, no matter what the beginning posture or position, always just taking a few moments to be present in the here and now. So just knowing it's you and me and your yoga mat working through this sequence together today. Just noticing if there's any kind of tension in the shoulders, maybe taking the shoulders all the way up to the ears and then rolling the shoulders back down, just creating a little bit more space in the body. Let's do that 2 more times. As we inhale, we'll inhale, the shoulders come up to the ears, and then exhale, shoulders come all the way down. And you really feel the scapula, so the shoulder blades move down the spine. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, finding that release. Find that space in the neck. Staying with the eyes closed. Taking a few more moments of just this stillness. And then either staying with the eyes closed or fluttering them open, you're just going to walk the hands forwards. So ever so gently, wherever you come to, you might be all the way down on the floor or down on your mat. Maybe you're just up with the hands, but I just want you to feel the hands connected to the earth. Let the head drop, let the neck release. Find the connection to the breath. We're going to walk our hands over to the left side. So walking the hands as far as you can over to the left. You're going to feel this opening through the right side body. Again, keeping those hands connected. With every breath, making them super deep, you're going to feel that right side body creating a little bit more space. Those of you familiar with Ujjayi breathing, working with that technique throughout our practice today. Those of you not familiar, just working with inhales and exhales through the nose. Coming back through center, and then walking the hands over to the right. Again, let the head rest. Feeling it's now the left side body that's finding the space. Nice long deep breath here. And then just one more. And we'll walk our hands all the way back around and then come to lift the chest. If you have your eyes closed throughout that, just fluttering them open now. We're going to take the legs out into a straddle position. So it doesn't matter how far out your legs are. Obviously, if you're living in a slightly more flexible body, then you might be able to open them a bit wider, but that doesn't really matter. Just doing what feels good for you, and like we were before, popping yourself up on the block if that is better for you. So we're going to pivot the body towards the left leg and start to walk the hands down towards that left leg, instantly feeling a stretch down the back of the leg. We want to keep this left foot nice and flexed.
And we drop.
Try and keep the right butt cheek down on the mat as well.
Flattering angle.
So you don't need to be all the way down kissing your knee, although if you want to kiss your knee and you can get there, then by all means give them a kiss. It's interesting that apparently my knees are men. Who knew? Anyway, slowly lifting all the way up, and then we'll walk our way back around, coming to the right leg, and then folding over. So you'll notice as well, each side will be a little bit different. We live with many imbalances in terms of both our mobility, our posture. So throughout taking these flows nice and slow, that's when we start to really get in tune with the body and notice where our imbalances are. And then coming all the way out, coming to the front, and then walking those hands down in front. So again, like we did before, it doesn't matter how low you get. If you're just up on the hands, that is absolutely fine. If you're coming all the way down, finding this kind of pancake, that is fine as well. What I would say is try and feel like you're rolling the thighs back. So you want to really get this motion of those thighs rolling back. So we're keeping the legs switched on, especially if you are more flexible and you're able to come down to the floor. We don't want to just collapse in that kind of position. So wherever you're at, feeling and breathing into the stretch. On an inhale, start to walk the hands all the way up. Then we're going to swing this right leg around, come to face the front of the mat. Legs are out long. So we're going to sit here with Dandasana just for a moment to really ground ourselves. So hands reach down and meet the mat. We lift through the chest, the legs are switched on, the feet are flexed, and the chin drops ever so slightly to the chest. So we're not hugging it in and giving ourselves a million chins. We're just slowly dropping it down.
And
just soften the gaze. This is Dandasana. So it looks very simple from far away, but when you're really in it, there's a lot going on, a lot we need to think about. And for some of us, if we're living in a slightly tighter body, you're going to be feeling this instantly in the hamstrings as well. And just releasing there, lifting the chin. Hugging that right knee into the chest. So you interlace the hands, hug the right knee in. So you hug the right knee in, we want to lift through the spine. And then keeping the hands interlaced, we're going to take them around the foot, if you can. If this is a bit too much for you, then we'll just stay here. Maybe it might feel better to take the hands around the calf, if you can, around by the foot. And then we'll see just where you can come to. So the leg doesn't have to straighten, it's just where it comes to. If you have a strap, you could work with a strap here so that then the leg could be a bit lower. What I don't want you to be like is this. So either you are up here with a nice straight spine holding the foot, or the leg's a little bit more bent. Either of those. So just breathing in. You can see if you can take those hands away and slowly lower that leg down rather than letting it fall. Left side, hug that left foot in. So either staying here or interlace hands behind the foot and start to see if we can straighten that left leg. Again, staying lifted in the chest. One more breath. And then slowly, so you're going to have to really switch on through the hip flexors, through the quads. See if you can take the hands away and slowly bring that foot all the way down. Just shifting the bottom forwards a bit, hug the knees in. We're going to rock and roll forwards and backwards a few times, massaging out through the spine. So just a couple more times. And then on your next one, you're going to build enough momentum to come to standing without using the hands.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
If you didn't, it doesn't matter. You can always give it another go. So we're just going to do some kind of half salutations here. We just work on the inhale and the exhale going down to our forward fold. So let's really root through the feet first, lift the toes, see if you can spread toe by toe down to the mat. It's a bit weird, you end up kind of doing claws with your hands. Placing the hands down by the sides. Settle into the breath. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, take a forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create some space. Option of taking the hands to the shins. And then we'll exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold, option of bent knees. Inhale, lift the chest, option of hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find lift and length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Okay, take the hands to the hips. We're going to heel toe the feet to about hip width apart. Inhale, take a lift in the chest. And then we'll hinge at the hips as we come forwards. So if you need to bend the knees here, we want to stay in this kind of flat back position. I don't really like the term flat back, but this kind of angle where we're at this 90 degrees here, if you need to bend the knees to do that, that's absolutely fine. And then exhale, release. So again, if you need to bend the knees, you can. You're going to use the two peace fingers. So literally like you are saying peace around the big toes. Inhale, find a little bit of lift and length. And then exhale as the elbows come out to the sides. And then we draw the body down towards the thighs. And breathing here, we're going to take some nice long deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, just maybe lift a little bit. Exhale if you can find a bit more depth. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the peace fingers for around the toes. If you need to take a bend in the knees, of course, that's fine. You're going to take hold of opposite elbows and just let the head hang heavy. So again, we're going to stay here for a little while. This is a really great stretch. So you can stay here for a good few minutes. I don't think I'll make you do that today, but this is a really great one to do, maybe before bed, maybe in the mornings. And you just kind of naturally over time, gradually feel the body slowly relaxing with the breath into the stretch. But it's great because we're keeping the legs switched on in this standing position as we do it. So just closing off the eyes, finding that inward gaze. Noticing that anything that arises in the stillness, in the silence, in the posture, frustrations, and just learning to honour those. And then release the elbows, interlace the hands behind the head, take a bend in the knees, and then as you tuck the head towards the chest and slowly peel the body up, you can feel the stretch all the way through the back body. So it might feel a little bit odd, but we quite rarely stretch out through the back body.
Sweating already, so in the first class.
Find that stretch. Inhale, lift. And release the hands. Bring the feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, find lift, find length. Exhale, place the hands and step the feet back, coming to find a downward facing dog. So there's also a nice deep bend in the knees to begin with. So every single one of us. And then super slowly and gradually, if you can, if it feels good, work the legs to a slightly straighter position, knowing where your limit is. And then we'll start to pedal out through the feet. So one foot coming up onto the ball of the feet, and then the other heel pushing down. So nice and slowly, spreading through the fingers.
Come on.
And then coming to find that stillness. And when you're ready, you're going to step the feet all the way through and come to find a seated position. And legs out long in front of us. So beginning with a Paschimottanasana, so the feet are stretched out long in front. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So again, keeping those feet flexed. Finding length in the spine. So obviously those of you that are living in a slightly tighter body, you can bend the knees here and hopefully still feel a bit of a stretch. If any of you have a yoga strap, it's a really great posture to work with a strap with because you can really focus on lengthening through the spine. On an inhale, lifting all the way up. You're going to come to Janushavasana on the right side. So sole of the right foot presses against the inside of the left thigh. The knee drops outwards. So being careful of the knee here. Sometimes if you have a little bit of niggles in the knee, this can feel a bit odd. You can maybe just cushion underneath and lift it a little bit. So you're going to pivot the hips ever so slightly towards this left foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, come to find forward fold. And forward folds are really amazing when it comes to the energetics of the body. The reason forward folds are great is because it's this way of looking inwards. So we're folding into ourselves. That's why we close our eyes quite a bit in forward fold as well. It's this real inwards gaze, and it gives us a time of reflection, a time to kind of be a bit more curious about ourselves and kind of why we are the way we are. So without getting too deep on you, if that's something you're interested in, then forward folds might be for you. On an inhale, find that lift, find that length, coming all the way up. And you're going to give the right leg a helping hand with that right hand, and then you place the right foot about a hand's distance away from the thigh. Placing the left hand behind the bottom. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, coming to Marichyasana A. We reach all the way forward, and then we sweep this right arm around the right leg. Now, not many might be able to bind with the hands, but that's fine. You can just stay here with the hand around the thigh. If you can take the bind, then great. You can find that length and then come to find the forward fold. The bind is not essential here. Just kind of working with the shape. You could be, have that left hand down if that feels a little bit better for you. On On an inhale, lifting the body all the way up, release the bind and release the legs. Give the legs a little bit of a shake out. And then we're going to go for the other side. So bringing the left knee in, dropping left knee out to the side, sole of the left foot comes against the right thigh for our Janu Shirshasana. Going to inhale as we pivot the hips ever so slightly towards this right leg, and then we find the forward fold. Again, option of closing off the eyes and taking gaze inwards. Staying with the breath. As you inhale, maybe coming slightly out of the posture, and as you exhale, taking it a little bit deeper. On an inhale, lifting the body all the way up. Give that left leg a helping hand, and then we're going to place the left foot about a hand distance away from the inside of the thigh. Right hand reaches behind you to begin with. As we inhale, find the lift first, and then we exhale, reach forward, and then wrap the left arm around the leg. Like I said before, if you can't find the bind, that's absolutely fine. You can just take that hand down by the side of the body and work with the posture here.
Nice, Steph.
Two more nice deep breaths. On an inhale, coming all the way out and releasing. We've got one more fun thing to do before we finish. You're going to bring the knee, bring yourself forwards to the top of the mat or close to the top of the mat. You're going to take the hands to the outsides of the feet and see if you can start to draw the feet up to making the legs straight. And then we're going to roll back. So don't be scared. It's fine. Trust your body. You're going to roll all the way back. Bring the hands to this kind of halasana plow pose. And then see, this is a test of strength and balance. See if you can bring yourself back to this balanced position. It can be quite fun. Give it a go another time. We'll take ourselves all the way back. You've got bent legs, that doesn't matter. Just having a little bit of fun. Apparently I didn't even take it. And release.
Oh, let stop.
Really nice. Coming down now. Let's just bring ourselves down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Just take some slow, light rocks side to side. And just finishing off, either coming straight into a Shavasana if you are ready for relaxation, or just opening out through the hips and coming to find a happy baby, taking hold of the outside edges of the feet and drawing the knees down towards the armpits. If Shavasana is more your vibe right now, just taking those legs all the way down to the mat, releasing the hands, palms facing upwards, and close off the eyes. Feeling the breath, the body, the mind start to soften and settle. And just asking yourself, how do I feel? Noticing how you feel, observing, being aware. This is one of the main aims of yoga. We can get nice and stretchy. It's all about being aware, being curious, observing. So either staying here for a little bit longer, or when you're ready, hugging those knees into the chest, rolling over to whichever side feels good for you, keeping the eyes closed, pausing in that position. And then when you're ready, pushing yourself all the way up to a seated position. Bring the eyes closed, hands come to heart center, grow tall through the crown of the head, ground down through all parts of the body that are connected to your mat. know that the hardest part of the yoga practice is just turning up on your mat. So taking a moment to say well done for yourself, practicing with me today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all so much for joining me and Fiit. I really hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully you're feeling nice and stretched out in the hamstrings and the lower body. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you for another yoga flow very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that's the first class down. Got pretty sweaty with Kat. Here we go on the screen. First class down, 23 to go. Thanks everybody that checked in and is still here. And I'll be in the lobby in about 25 minutes for class 2. And I think I've got Alicia is joining me in an Insta Live on that one. So hopefully we'll get some better angles than me lying on the floor. All right, cheers. See you soon.
That's one done.
Yep.
23 to go.
Whew.
Feeling good?
Yeah.